In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Houston Texans. Katie York set to get this one started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's hit.
Drop play here, it's Mason. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Oh, right. Swap. Mother swap.
First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 now from the 46.
18. What's that?
Mason gets it from the gun. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, ready. 18. What's that?
Another run for Mason. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. Tony.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35.
18. What's that?
From From the gun, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up.
Here we go. 118. What's that? Tonight.
On the toss, here's Mason. They're still going at the 30. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. What's up? Love it.
Stroud looking to throw, 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Ow, what's that? 118. What's that?
From the gun, Mason. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
To the air, Stroud. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
118. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 red. 60 red.
Love now, off the play action. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Ultra 50, green. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Play action, Love. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Hut.
They'll run here from the gun. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Black 40. Set.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Throw left side to Watson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready. Black, 95. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Down. Blue, 32.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Set, hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Texans closing in, and they give to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Set, hut. 45, white.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. This one's caught. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Tony.
They'll start this drive with Marks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
From the gun, Marks gets it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be 1st down Houston.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession.
Here we go.
They've got a first to begin the frame.
Swap. Mother swap.
Mason will try this one up the gut. He's got a gain of 6 there. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's it.
Stroud. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Got his man, it's golden. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Ready, ready. Shot, yellow, 43. Set.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Packers
Set. Ready. 45. White. Ready, ready.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. Black, 95. Set.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Xavion Williams, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
How? What's that? What? 118. What's that?
Back to throw, Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
How? What's that? 18. What's that?
To the air on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. And that brings up 4th and long. Blake Groupie on to attempt a field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
To the air with Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they let him keep the yardage after that short completion, Brock, and they decline the penalty.
Yeah, kid, I think that's all about bringing up the next down. Your defense just held them to a minimal gain. They're trusting they can do it again.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 33.
Running back sent in motion.
Hut.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. Has some daylight through the 40. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Here's a handoff to Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud now. It is cut left side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
From the red zone now. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Here we go. Number 18, what's up?
Here's Stroud. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Oh, right. Number 18, what's up? Let's go.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Third down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Texans in front here at NRG. Got to manage 3 yards here. Third and goal. Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last play stopped short. Still 3 yards to gain. Third and goal.
Oh, ready. Number 18, what's up?
Mason, he's keeping it, gonna get it forward. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Here we go. Number 18, what's up?
Stroud's gonna throw for it. And he drops it. As costly a time as any to bobble the throw on 4th and goal. That's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
52 Boston. Let's go now. 52 Blue.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
60 red. 60 red.
Love. He's got it along the sideline. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and now they're left with 4th and short. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Out, beside. 18, beside.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
All right. 18, beside.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
18, beside.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Again, Stroud. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
18, beside.
No run here, it's Mason. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Under. Hey, south.
From the gun, Stroud. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Groupie sends it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Cut.
A give right side to Miller. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on, set. 52, blue. Shot, 17. Cut.
Again, it's Miller. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Let's go. Check field. 10 black. Check.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and intercepted! Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
It's Marks on the handoff. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
Out the middle, it's Marks. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Set, go.
Fakes the handoff, now Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Yellow, 43.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Ready?
Give now to the running back. Breaks free in the center of the field. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get into the end zone there. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
How the set? What? 18. What's up?
Running this with Marks. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
18. What's up?
Shotgun now, first round. Throw left side, complete. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Mason gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
How the set? 18. What's up?
Back to throw, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Oh, hey. Swap. Mother swap.
On first down, it's Mason. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
18, what's that?
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Oh, right. 18, what's that?
On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
18, what's that?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Under.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. 18, what's that? Hey!
Here's Stroud now. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 3rd quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Bronk, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
Texans will line up for the
18,
two-point
what's
conversion.
that?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Sanders now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Set,
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. Throw left side to Watson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready.
And they just get the play off. Hits him on the in route. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Stay.
Love out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Love on 3rd and short. Oh, he lost the football. And the Texans grab it. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans making a 2-possession game here in the 4th. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal, the defender, to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push the lead up to 12.
26. Packers 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 33, yellow.
Play fake, it's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Set, ready. 45, right. Ready,
On 1st down, now we're on. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
come on, set. Black, 95.
Shotgun now for Love. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On the double.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
down. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Throw here, third down. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
47-yard line.
Here we go. Right 60. Right 40. Cut.
Love with it on first down. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. He finds Golden. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
10 black. Cut.
On first and 10, here's Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within one score in the fourth. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this return out of bounds. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Mason. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Wow, what's that? 18. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the bojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Wow, what's that? Hey! 18. What's that?
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
18. What's that? Hey, uno.
They'll give it to Mason. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Miles, what's up? 118, what's up?
Shotgun now, first round. Catch made by Woody Marks. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Miles, what's up? Slot, another slot.
Now Marks. Still has some space inside the 35. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Oh, man. 118, what's up?
From the gun, Marks gets it. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go. We speed left, speed left. Tonight.
On the toss, here's Mason. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
All right. 118, what's up?
Back to throw it. Got his man. This is Noel. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Texans push the lead up to 12.
Texans 33, Packers 21.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Packers take over first down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10.
Here we go. 53.
To the air with Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. first down. Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So second down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Packers need to score quickly. First and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
First down, Green Bay.
Set.
Love to throw again. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
38. 62 blaster. Hey, go Fury. Ready?
Love from the gun. It's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers now within one score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers trim the deficit down to 5. So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. I think the Packers got to that one. The refs agree. Packer football. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
All right.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Design quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Texans. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.